Yo, yo, yo! Whoa. It's Hewzy. Today, got a really actually different kind of video. So, I just filmed the 2022 Hewzy official anime awards, and I'm gonna do something that I didn't do last year, and that is video games. I played a plethora of new video games in the year 2022, so why not rank all of them? So the new games I knew these are all new games that I played. I mean, they're not all new, but I didn't play them before. So we have Elden Ring, Wizard 101. Well, it's not a new game, but it's a game that I played a lot in the year 2022. We have NBA 2K23, of course. We have Bloodborne, not a new game, dropped in 2015, but I played it for the first time technically in like 2021, but I didn't really play it very much, if at all. And then we have Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, and Demon's Souls. So without further ado, let's get into the ranking. So number 1, we have Elden Ring with a 10 out of 10. Pretty self-explanatory, a damn near perfect game. The number 2, we have Bloodborne. I mean, Elden Ring and Bloodborne are pretty much interchangeable. I mean, they both do things of their own very well. They excel in their own areas very well. 3, we have Wiz. It's just an astounding video game. It's only missing women over the age of 18's large breasts. 4, we have Dark Souls 3. I played like 30 or 40% of the game. I didn't beat it. Gave it a 6 out of 10. I mean, honestly, they should be happy with that. Number 5, we have Demon's Souls. I might beat it this year. Who knows? It's pretty. It's pretty stupid, honestly, because I don't want to get into it. That's for later. 6, we have Sekiro. I beat about 3 or 4 bosses. It's absolutely miserable. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's no challenge for me, so that's why it's just bad. Number 7, we have NBA 2K23. It's just an abysmal game. I mean, enough said. And then number 8, we have Dark Souls 1. It's just a dog shit game. It's just ass. And plus, Sir Boob likes it, so that brings it down even more. Because fuck Sir Boob, he's a little bitch. He's a kitten. Best gameplay, we have Wiz. It's just a perfect system that they got down that has no need to change anything. It's just perfect. In every way. I could talk about it for days because there's just so many ways to play that game. It's just wonderful. It gives me a boyish joy and wonder. I just love it. And then next up we have Best Adventure. That's Elden Ring. This could also go to Wiz as well. Elden Ring, it just changed the genre of Souls-like video games. And that's what it does best, in my opinion, is the adventure and the weapons. Best theme, we have Bloodborne. It goes with a Victorian-era Gothic horror. Lovecraftian horror. And it just looks very wonderful. Then next up, we have Best Optimization is Wiz. You could run this game on just about any computer, and it'll work. Most addicting, we also have Wiz. It's just quite the game. I don't even want to get into it because I'm getting PTSD at the moment from October 2020 when I grinded up my Ice Wiz. R.I.P. Flint Water. Next up, we have Most Convenient, NBA 2K23. I only say that because with all the other games on the list, they're all Souls-like games except for Wiz, which Wiz could be considered a Souls-like game if in some ways. But basically, all of those games you can't just hop on. They're very difficult games, and you gotta be kind of in the mood for them. And I guess you could say that about 2K2, but in Wiz, you gotta pay to play every single time, basically. In 2K, you could just kind of hop on with the buddies and not worry about a thing. You could be losing and still have fun sometimes. Sometimes. Next up, we have best multiplayer. It goes to Wiz in a landslide. It could also go to 2K because you could just hop on with the buddies. But Wiz just has so many dynamic ways of playing the game. Best story, we have Bloodborne. Honestly, this could go to Wiz as well because I can't recite a single line of dialogue to Bloodborne to you, but I can't do that with Wiz either. So let's just give it to Bloodborne for the time being. Most difficult, we have Sekiro. It's just a fucking impossible game. It's just ass. Alright, that caps off all of those awards. And next up, we have the worst awards. So those were the best awards. These are the worst awards. So the worst in their individual category. Worst gameplay, we have Wiz. There's just very little ways to play the game. You just do the same fucking thing over and over again. And it's just complete dog shit and ass. Nobody likes how the gameplay is on Wiz. It's just awful. I don't know why I play that game. Anyways, moving on. Worst adventure, we have 2K. I mean, is there really any adventure in 2K? You just fucking walk around in a city and go to the rec center, and that's about it. The adventure is something you dread. You don't want adventure in 2K. Next up, we have the worst theme. It's 2K. I mean, it's pretty fucking lame. It's just basketball. Next up, we have worst optimization is Wiz. I mean, I have a fucking 3080 and I can't run the game over like 25 FPS in the goddamn comments. Like, what the fuck, King's Isle? That's bullshit. This game is from like 2008 and I have the best graphics card out right now, basically, pretty close. And I can't run the shit at fucking 30 FPS. What the fuck is that? Alright, moving on. Least addicting, we have 2K. I really don't like getting on that game at all. And whenever I do, I get off very quickly unless I'm with Lil Hewzy or Broads. Next up, we have least convenient is Sekiro. It's just so fucking ridiculously stupid to play. It's very stressful and it makes me cry. Moving on. Worst multiplayer is Wiz. Like I said, there's no dynamic ways of playing the game. It's just dog shit. It's ass. And all your teammates suck. And you have a very hard time of finding anybody to play with you. At least, I can't get Lil Hewzy or Broads to ever hop on because nobody ever wants to fucking play it. And I definitely sure as hell can't get Sir Boob to play it because he has his kitten to tend to. So, fuck. Wiz multiplayer is just ass. Worst story is 2K. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. The My Career is just non-existent. It has like porn level acting. It's just complete dog shit. Next up, we have, and last but not least, the least difficult is 2K. I mean, a fucking toddler can pick it up and drop 68 points in rec. It's just a very, very easy game. It's just dog shit. But that about caps this off for the 2022 official Video Game Awards from Hewzy. Thank you for watching.